Hi Gemini, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do your August 1st through the 15th, okay? Normally, I do more readings within the month, and if I can do more, I absolutely will. I'm just having a very unpredictable month, moving, traveling, closing. There's just a lot going on, but if I can do more, I will. And secondly, certainly I hope the reading resonates for you, but if it doesn't, um, and I say this a lot, don't take it personally. It's just not your reading, okay? Um, I say don't take it personally because it's not a personal reading. And that's the truth. There's a big difference between a personal reading and a general reading, which I feel most of you know. And for those of you who get frustrated when it's not your reading, I completely understand that. Completely. Okay. Um, but but there's no way that this reading's going to tap into every single Gemini. Okay. And it may feel hurtful. You may feel angry. I get it. I get it. Okay. But there's a lot of other readers out there that may be tapping into your energy for this time frame. And, I encourage you to explore other readers because everybody has a different style and a unique way of presenting too, which, is what I love about the community of readers out there. But I do feel that every reader has the intention to bring the message forward that resonates with the most people who need it. Okay. All right. So I really want to look at this for this particular reading. I want to look at how you're moving forward or not moving forward with Mercury going direct yesterday. And it usually takes about a week for that full energy to take effect. But when Mercury goes direct, it kind of brings you out of that chaotic, confusing state and into more clarity. All right, so hopefully we'll see that. The cards that I'm pulling first are for the person that you're watching the video for, okay? And then I'll be using a separate deck for you. And for those of you who are new to my channel, I don't read reversals in general readings. I have my reasons for that. No right or wrong. It's just what my preference is for general readings. Okay, and this is the Tarot de l'Unuit deck, and I'm also using the Thelema deck. So this row is going to represent you. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we have going on for you, how you're moving forward, or maybe how you're not moving forward, or how this isn't moving forward. Okay, so first card out, we have King of Swords. Okay, and I've shared with you, how I see the King of Wands energy as like a George Clooney, very charismatic. The Queen of Wands card, like a J Lo. Okay, the King of Swords, I really see as like a Gordon Ramsay. Okay, somebody that if you don't know who Gordon Ramsay is, I'm sorry, but he's the guy that does Hell's Kitchen among many other shows. But I see him as, being very, very truthful in almost a hurtful way because, there's such a lack of tact sometimes. It's very, very straightforward, cut to the chase energy. All right. So this person possibly has been that way with you or they're in this energy right now. And then for you, we have the Knight of Swords. All right, so air energy here. All right, You might be dealing with an air sign, okay? For you, I feel like you want to bring some clarity or truth to this situation, and you want to do it now. So I feel an energy of you wanting to move forward quickly. Um, we're going to get some clarity on the King of Swords, but we'll see what comes up around it too. Hangman, yeah. All right, so this person is in limbo over something. They're not moving forward, at least right now, because usually the hangman is either looking at something from a different perspective, whether it's this connection, or they are, in between a decision. They don't know which direction to go in, so they're trying to gain more information so they can move forward, okay? Wow. Knight of Wands. Okay, so there is a strong energy for you of wanting to move this forward. There's something that you want to say, and there's something that you want to do, okay, with this person. This feels like frustration to me, okay? I feel like there's an energy of enough is enough. Let's make this happen, or let's, get off the boat, basically. This person has been or is going to be extremely truthful, possibly without tact, and without a whole lot of emotion. It's just this person feels like they're in a very logical state. So with the hangman, which we'll get clarity on here in a minute, this person might be taking the time to look at things from a different perspective, or try to get to a place where they're looking at things from a more heart-centered place, which in this situation, I feel like might be very important, okay? Ooh, we have the Angel de la Nuit, okay? This is a special card in this deck. So that is, I'll explain that in a minute. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Gemini, you are about as impatient right now as anything. I feel like this is, just you're at the end of your rope. So when you're not thinking about moving forward here quickly, okay, you are potentially looking at what this person is up to, what they're doing. I don't really like the whole spying thing, okay, because that sounds so covert and, insidious in a way. But you're trying to figure out what's going on with this person. However you're doing that, you might be asking other people, you might be going online, you might be looking at social media, but you are trying to get answers. Watching this can definitely mean watching tarot readings online, okay? You are trying to get more insight on what's going on with this person. With this card, the Angel de la Nuit is, I feel it's really interesting that it comes up next to the Hangman, because what this card is saying is that this person is on the verge of seeing the light, okay? So whatever, and I don't want to say negative place, but maybe this place of being in a stagnant energy, or it might be that this person has been in a negative place. They're getting ready to see the light, like good things are coming for this person. So I feel like with this Hangman energy, I think these are beautiful cards here. They're all kind of dark and blues and purples and just very, very pretty. It's interesting that this Hangman around, her head is the light. I feel like that's what this card is clarifying, that this person is going to see the light here very quickly. Okay, we have the Death card, which is transformation. For those of you that are newer to to watching tarot, sometimes that can be what seems like a scary card, but it makes sense after the Hangman, which is the card literally after the Hangman, right? Because after you have spent time looking at things from a different perspective, or seeing things differently, that's when things change. That death is the next card after the Hangman. Transformation. Okay? So when you're in limbo about something, or when you're in a state of trying to look at things from a different perspective, and I truly feel that this person is trying to look at this more from an emotional heart space place, especially coming from this King of Swords energy. Okay, so that's what makes sense. So this card makes perfect sense to me after these two cards. For you, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So this feels really good to me after all of these cards. So I feel like first of all, you're being seen as a very confident, stable, single person. All right. I feel like this person does feel this energy from you, like that there's some urgency around wanting to know, what's next. And, this feels very Mercury going in direct energy for sure. So this is a really good energy to be in, especially around this death card for them. And then we have the World. All right, so we have a lot of major arcana for this person. And then we have Seven of Cups for you. Okay, so here's the deal. What I would say for you is I feel like this energy might get the best of you to the point where you are deciding, hey, maybe I just need to be single and look at the other options that I have. Now, and it's because it's because of this Hangman. Like, it feels like, again, like you're at the end of your rope with this person. So let's get some clarification. I want to clarify the Hangman and the Death card and this Nine of Pentacles. This World card tells me that, again, like this Angel de la Nuit card, and this Death card, is this person's right on the cusp of, seeing things from a different perspective and, being able to, the World card can indicate the end of a cycle. So can the Death card. So the end of this waiting period. And it can also mean coming together. Okay. So that's definitely moving forward. I don't think they're sharing any of that with you. I don't think they're sharing their process with you. So let's see. I want to clarify, first of all, that King of Swords. I want to clarify the Hangman. Whoops, two cards came out, so we're going to take them. And I want to clarify this Death card, along with the Nine of Pentacles for you, which I will use the other deck. Okay, so for this King of Swords, we have Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So this is, I feel like this person at some point was very clear with you in an unemotional way about wanting a new beginning in their life. Whether they said it was with you, I don't know. But they were very clear with you about the fact that they wanted a kind of a big change in their life, and they wanted to move forward to something new. Now, for this Hangman, we have the King of Cups. Look at that. And the Seven of Swords. So this makes perfect sense, right? So what are they in limbo about? They're in limbo about, and they're stuck in their head, with the Seven of Swords, they're fighting this a little bit, or they have been in the past, about the fact that they have true deep feelings for you, love for you, that they really haven't expressed. Okay? This is a king that absolutely knows how he feels, but he's not wearing it on his sleeve. In fact, he doesn't even have a sleeve. Okay? So that's what he's been in contemplation about, or what he's trying to look at things from a different perspective. I felt that before, we even pulled the cards, okay? As far as the Death card, what is transforming? Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about taking a break. So he's coming out of this rest period. He's coming out of it because, again, he's looking at things from a different perspective. He's looking at things from an emotional heart place, okay? Which is what I felt before I even pulled the cards, all right? And for this Nine of Pentacles for you, we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So we've got two pages, okay? And we've got two knights. The pages are about messages. So I feel like what I would say is a little bit of a warning, okay, is be careful of what you say right now, okay? Be careful of texting or sending messages to this person, because I feel like this person doesn't need you to help them make, this heart-based decision. They don't need your help. All right? But I feel like you might be sending like a not well thought out message randomly about honestly about cutting it off because of the other choices that you have. And it's out of pure frustration of this person taking the time that they feel they need in order to, come together and be on the same page with you. But I feel like they are going through their process in the right way, okay? Sometimes, it can take a little bit of time for people to know how they want to move forward with a new beginning, okay? Or especially for men to move from a masculine energy to move from a logical standpoint to a heart-based standpoint. That can take some time. All right? And again, this person is coming out of this period of not doing anything. Okay? This period of rest. It feels like they've taken the time that they've needed to to move in the direction of their heart, to come together. All right, so what is the advice for this connection? Gemini. Poor Gemini, I feel like you're frustrated. I get it. But I feel like everything is moving along the way it's supposed to. And I don't want you to make a rash decision here. This feels like a rash decision in this reading. I wouldn't read it this way in other readings, okay? So the advice for this connection, we have the Moon, and we have the Ace of Cups, okay? The advice here, very clear, is to be okay with not having all the information, okay, about this new beginning in love. To trust that things are unfolding the way that they need to unfold. Okay? Yeah, things aren't completely clear right now about new love with this person. And you have to try to be okay with it, because I feel like the universe is testing your patience right now. And the fact that this advice is coming up right after I said not to do anything rash around, sending some type of text that you don't mean, or making a call or leaving a message or doing something that I feel like you don't mean. To make a point. It's more about to make a point versus speaking your truth. So be mindful, be careful of that. All right, so for the romance angels, let's see what we get. All right, so for this person and for you, wow. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Again, I feel like this person, that's why they've been in this hangman state. Okay, and moving from a more logical perspective, more of a yang perspective, to more of, tapping into that feminine emotional side. Okay, because this is a big deal. For you, yeah, chemistry. All right. So with this Knight of Wands here, with the Knight of Swords, with all these pages, you know that this is, kind of a special connection for you as well. And you're tapping into that sexual energy right now, okay? There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, you're feeling that, and it's causing you frustration when I feel like the universe is kind of putting you on ice, okay? Because the connection is more than about just chemistry, which I feel like but you might be letting your frustration get the better of you right now while this person is going through their process. I kind of feel like they're going through their process in the right way, all right? So be careful of letting your urgency get the better of you, all right? Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you. Like I said, I will try to get more readings in for you this month, but if I don't, I hope you're patient with me, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks, Gemini. Bye-bye.